They sat me on a folding chair, right by the restroom. The smell of bleach and cheap air freshener leaked from the door behind me, mixing with perfume and champagne. Meanwhile, even the cousins we hadn't seen in a decade sat near the stage, sipping wine, laughing like royalty. That was my place in the family, an afterthought, a shadow. I didn't argue, I didn't cry, I just stood, smoothed my jacket, and walked out. 10 minutes later, my sister was in tears, and everyone finally realized why. There was a time when she loved me, when we were inseparable. We used to sneak cookies from the kitchen at midnight, whisper secrets no one else knew. She'd grip my hand when thunderstorms rattled the windows. I believed her when she swore we'd always be on the same side. But promises rot fast in this family. As we grew older, she learned quickly what earned praise: smiles, charm, obedience. I was the opposite, quiet, stubborn, unwilling to play puppet. Slowly, she became the golden child. I became the cautionary tale. Still, when she called me months ago, begging me to stand by her on her big day, I said yes. Foolish, hopeful. I thought maybe she meant it. It wasn't just the chair. It was the look in her eyes when I arrived. Relief, not joy. Like ticking a box. It was the way her new in-laws whispered about me, clearly fed stories by her. It was the seating chart, handwritten by her, and my name scratched at the bottom, next to the bathroom. Humiliation disguised as hospitality. I realized then, she didn't invite me to honor me. She invited me to control me, to display me like a zoo animal, close enough for pity, far enough not to matter. That's when something in me shifted. I didn't storm out in rage. No, rage is sloppy. I slipped out in silence, calm, composed, because I wasn't walking away empty-handed. What my sister never knew was that her perfect wedding, every vendor, every invoice, every fragile detail had passed through me. Months ago, when she asked me to handle the boring logistics, I did. Contracts, payments, backup files. Everything ran through my email, my passwords, my accounts. She thought it was servitude. She didn't realize it was leverage. I walked to my car, opened my phone. One app, one button, one message. Cancel. The florist? Gone. The band? Gone. The lighting crew? Gone. Each with polite automated messages reminding her of unpaid balances. Balances I had quietly rerouted to her personal card weeks earlier. The caterer? They were already setting up when they received the stop order. They packed their dishes and drove off. And the cake, God, the cake! A towering 5-tier monument of sugar. Hours before delivery, I instructed them to hold it until final payment cleared. It never would. By the time I slipped back into the hall, the ripple had started. I returned to find whispers replacing laughter, plates half empty, wine glasses clinking nervously, the music faltering. Then, her scream. She stood in the center of the hall, veil trembling, mascara streaking. The caterer left. The flowers aren't coming. The cake! Where's the cake? Eyes turned. Guests murmured. Some pitied her, others smirked, enjoying the spectacle. And then she saw me. I sat calmly in the same folding chair by the restroom, hands folded, expression neutral. She staggered toward me, voice cracking. "What did you do?" I tilted my head. "I did exactly what you asked. I handled the logistics." It took a moment for her to understand, for the realization to bloom across her face. Then her mouth fell open, eyes wide, like she was staring at a stranger. "No," she whispered, "you wouldn't." I leaned closer, my voice low, only for her. "You made me invisible. Tonight, I made you unforgettable." By midnight, the wedding was rubble. No flowers, no music, Guests left hungry, gossiping louder than the DJ ever could. Her perfect fairy tale ended in whispers and pity. Photos of her breakdown circled the family chat before she even changed out of the dress. And me? I drove home in silence, windows down, air cold and clean. For the first time, I didn't feel small, or forgotten, or pushed aside. I felt seen. Because humiliation cuts both ways. And when they sat me in that folding chair by the restroom, they gave me permission. I didn't ruin her wedding. I corrected the seating chart. And this time, everyone finally noticed where I belonged.